This is Sue Greenwald with Awakened Stories here today with the one and the only King Smarty. Hey, Smarty, how are you?
I am fantastic. How you doing, young lady?
I'm doing good.
All
Super,
right.
super excited and busy. So I'm curious to see what the updates will be.
Well, we'll update as we go.
Okay.
As you can see, we're on the move.
Yeah, yeah. So I saw your sweatshirt. Can you kind of stretch that front part out? It's beautifully done. And
Yeah,
we,
thank you.
yeah,
So I sent you copies of the images, but basically it says abundance, move, what it all stands for,
yeah,
visualizing, and then I got some in the
right here.
back and on the bottom too. So when I'm standing in line or something like that, people can read it. And
Right.
it's basically all about the move. And if you haven't seen the video, go look at it because that's something one of my special children, which they all special, is working on right now. So
Right, right.
everybody in some form or fashion is going to want to join Move. Whether you're elderly and just want to become more healthy, whether you're overweight and you want to lose weight, and the best part about it is we're going to pay you to do everything you're going to be doing with the Move program. So it's very, very exciting. Everything you just listened to and read, I mean, well, if you read, because it's the subtitles, everything in that was given to JJ by Daddy. So it's some powerful stuff. Powerful stuff.
So did I understand correctly? You can actually get paid to lose weight and get paid to, like, if you complete a task, you get paid and then you could take a vacation or whatever with that money.
That's exactly what we're doing. Yes.
Wow, wow.
So being that we are being that I'm the richest man in the world, right? We're going to put these programs together. So you're going to have, like I've always said, basic income, guaranteed income, and other different streams of income.
Right,
This will be one of the hottest streams of income because of all of the things that will be involved in it: education, fitness, out of the box learning, thinking, all of it. We want to create and inspire and activate young minds and even older minds or older people who are stuck in their ways.
right.
Once they see stuff like this happen and they realize they can join up and it's free and then we're providing everything, it's a total game changer. And the best part is Daddy's behind it, so we all know what happens when Daddy's behind something.
Right, right. So will it start in, say, one place like Destin and then blossom out from there? Okay, so
Yeah,
you'll have like we'll call it a prototype, right? You'll get it going in one area and then it will be replicated all over the world.
yep. I wouldn't. Well, you can call it prototype, but it's going to be an actual thing, and we're going to put transportation in place, everything. So you're going to be able to sign up, receive the packages, and maybe some gear to go with it and stuff like that. And it's going to be so powerful and so contagious where people are going to feel like shit if they're not either moving or helping somebody today.
Well, everyone's going to want to participate. But I had a couple questions last time you had talked about this. So we're all expecting our original bodies, like they're going to be physically fit, they're going to be this, they're going to be that. So those that have received these bodies would only play for entertainment and like recreation, as you'd say, where the humans that have not yet chosen or just or known about the chambers, they'll be playing in earnest, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I've always told everybody that there will be a handful of us that will use the chambers because we were chosen to.
right.
Um, the reason why we're going to use them first before everybody else is because we still have work to do, and some of the work that we'll be doing after the chambers will be putting things in key positions and letting
Right.
everybody around the world realize that we
Right.
are not to be fucked with. We are not games. We're not playing. We're serious.
Okay.
So, so when you have a whole new species, if you would, running around making things happen, and people realize you can't do nothing against these particular individuals, they start to do things. I was going to say my way, but it's daddy's way.
Okay. Okay. That sounds amazing.
It is amazing, and it's happening. I told
Yeah.
y'all. I told
Yeah.
y'all. I told y'all. They're not. Stop them. Stop them. Stop them. Stop them. Stop them. Let's censor this dude right now. Let's censor everything.
Yeah, you can see they've hit censorship has hit a new low. Like recently, I know.
4-year-old, yeah, 4-year-old video just got hit twice. Two of them, matter of fact.
Yeah. And that one we did that they took down was maybe 6, 7 years old. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
even the content is old, but whatever.
Look, I joined a TikTok live the other day, and my TikTok says 11,200 people, right?
Yeah.
Following me, right? But when I joined the live, it said over 100K plus that were following me. So what the fuck is going on? We all know what's going on, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's just frustrating, you know what I mean? It would be so nice to see honest content, honest information, honest this, honest that, the truth. But I guess that's why it's called a fight for the truth.
It's also exciting and it's comical at this point
Yeah,
because
yeah,
here's why it's comical, right? Because y'all doing all this stuff to censor me, and yet we're popping up in the skies everywhere.
yeah.
And I say we because they're under my command. So I'm popping up in the skies everywhere. Okay.
And you can see all of us pretty much can go outside and see. And of course, we're seeing the videos, so much more volume of videos and content out there with the UFOs. It's got to be raising the belief system and the consciousness as far as I'm concerned. So that's very exciting.
Okay. So now that you said that, remember how I told you in previous interviews that I reinforce things every day,
Yeah.
sometimes 3 or 4 times a day. So here's how it goes. Reinforce our galactic stud status, unlimited funds, full disclosure, visible presence, and daddy's perfect timeline, eliminating all the darkness as we go. Times a Googolplex.
Done, 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 done.
Right. So I do that 3 times a day with B.
Right,
And that's why you're seeing the increase of everything because I do it 3 or 4 times a day
right.
because we have the power to manifest. Boom.
And when you share it, and we work on that, we share the
Right.
content and we focus on it. That just makes
Makes
it
it
a little
stronger.
bit stronger. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why it's so important to participate in the groups. You know what I mean?
It's
Share.
like that, right? It's like that snowball when you put it on the top,
Yep.
shoo, it becomes a big giant, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the move, I'm going to call it a game. Is that a fair way to call it, or the
Yeah,
move?
it's a physical online game. Yes.
Okay. So with that, when that is ready for us to participate, you'll notify us in some fashion. So we won't be left out. Basically, we want to participate. We're curious, it's exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's going to end up happening is we're going to build the infrastructure, we're going to put everything in place, and then we'll have a grand opening with a ribbon, and then we cut it, and everybody can go in and join and sign up and whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be able to go in and start right away because we'll have the signups online already.
Okay.
So once let's say we got the grand opening of Move starting right now, be here at this time, blah blah blah, and then there we are in the front. All right, here, everybody ready? We pop some champagne, cut the scissors, open the doors, and go ahead. It's going to be
Awesome.
like Ultimate Warrior game slash Ninja Challenge slash parquet slash fitness, education, space, technology, boom, 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 all in one facility. And then we're going to mimic it everywhere else, worldwide. and since it'll be on the same currency level, it'll cost the same everywhere.
Awesome. And will we need, like, are we to use our phones to
Yeah,
play? And do we
yeah.
have those virtual reality glasses? Is that what we need?
No, no, because we want you guys to be in it. We want everybody to be active and moving. The U.S. has been poisoned. Shit.
Did we lock up?
Yeah. The U.S. has been poisoned and all this other bullshit with our food system. So,
Right.
what better way to get everybody back in shape?
Right.
Move your ass.
That is correct. All right. That sounds like fun. It's going to be something new, exciting. It's going to change the way we view exercise and fitness. And like a lot of people don't like to exercise or even walk or whatever, and people don't realize they don't need to run a marathon. You just need to do something. Yeah.
Right,
You
right,
see,
right.
they've been blipping through my screen all morning. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They've been messing with stuff since yesterday.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, all of it is incentives to do, what you wanted to do, but you couldn't afford to do.
right.
So now you can literally join Move, do whatever the challenges you're tasked to do. At the end
Yeah,
of the challenge, you get paid, and everybody wins because it's not a competition; it's a
yeah,
challenge with yourself.
yeah.
So, I mean, this is like I said. Did I forget to mention this was Dad giving it to JJ?
No, no. Awesome. Well, the video was very well done. It really, I know we had talked about this a couple times ago, and I got some questions. People weren't clearly understanding what it was. So hopefully our discussion and that video, which I hope people will watch and share, will kind of give you more insight as to what it is. And then we'll know when it's time to participate or whatever. Yay.
Right, right, right. That's correct. Now,
Okay.
I'll give you another example. You remember a few years ago, all the kids were playing Pokemon
Yeah,
Go,
yeah,
and they had to run around and go to a certain location and wait to see the Pokemon, and then bam. So it's going to be similar to that, which is why it's online and physical.
yeah,
So we'll create a challenge where you have to go to a certain location, do everything that you have to do, and then at the end of the challenge, you'll be hitting some type of buzzard or completing it. Of course, you'll be watched the whole time to make sure you did it right, and you'll be monitored if you would. And then after you done doing the task, we've seen that you did it. So here's your nice check. Go help your mama. Go help yourself. Go do whatever it is you got to do. So it's a fun way to spread the wealth without no bullshit.
right.
It's easy, simple. Come sign up, do the task, learn some shit as you go, especially for the older people, right? The hard headed ones who don't believe certain things, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to have all types of stuff to show you that this is real, this is for real, this is what you do. Here's the challenge. Go do this, go do that. And once you're done, you get to get paid and you just got educated. So that's why it says move.
Yeah.
Motivating, organizing, uniting, visualizing, educating. Okay?
Awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
It
beautiful.
sounds fabulous. So I can't wait to know more about that. Now,
Right.
so I know that we've been we've created a YouTube channel for the Help Somebody Today program. It's through the Company of Heaven on YouTube. So please subscribe to that, everybody. But basically, we're putting some video out of the events that you've been sponsoring. So I know you're really expanding the amount of events that are, you're planning, and people want to help. They're
Right.
excited to help. So this is going to be a big, movement. And I don't actually remember my question anymore.
Well, what needs to be done is um, we have to start putting contact information out there for certain areas and certain people that
Right.
are that have been put in the management position in all of these locations.
Right.
So we have to put together lists of individuals for all the people that want to help contact, and then whatever needs done, we'll get it done.
Right.
That's what we're doing. We're Daddy's funding it all, and when I say Daddy's funding it all, I mean he's funding it all. I don't even have to fund it all. I'll fund what needs to be funded. However, Daddy's funding it all, so that means people that are tasked to fund it will be funding it. Whether they know it or not, they're going to pay for it and they're going to help. And it's going to be spreaded
Right.
worldwide. So
Right.
between the move and the Help Somebody Today campaigns, we're just going to have excitement everywhere all the time. And the kids are going to be protected and safe and be busy doing things and visiting environments that are totally safe where you don't have to worry about your kid disappearing.
Right. Right.
So, and that goes along with the Help Somebody Today campaigns, festivals, blah blah blah. Eventually, I'll be making an appearance to all of these locations, and everybody's going to get to meet and greet. We may take a chamber with us or two, so we don't know. I'm
Ooh.
telling you because this is what I've saw and Daddy showed us, but we don't know exactly how it's going to play out.
Okay.
Just like now, like I've been telling you guys for years how certain things, how I see certain things, and then some of them, Daddy says it's going to happen, so it does. However, he doesn't tell me everything, which everybody knows, because I got a big mouth. But yeah, Move Help Somebody Today, Company of Heaven, which is me, is funding all of it. And then the ones that want to be able to donate and fund will do the same thing. Right now in New York, we're doing the back to school giveaway. We already got up to 1,000 book bags that we paid for that's already in the studio, ready to disperse to all the children.
Yeah.
So if you guys still want to participate in that, you can contact us and help with that too. There's so many good people out there with lots of money who don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Right.
So we're giving y'all options. We're giving y'all tangible stuff, and we're putting our money where our mouth is. And you already seen that. Like I don't. I'm doing this because this is what our Father wants me to do.
Right.
So that's what the whole move and the whole Company of Heavens Help Somebody Today campaign is all about.
Okay. Is there a way you might put a donate button on your website or whatever, so that people can, like so you've been funding the events that I've seen, or most of them, and there
Right.
are sponsors out there, and we're going to be getting and attracting more and more corporate sponsors or people that want to help and volunteer. But is there a way we can add a button to donate?
Yeah. So what I was thinking of doing, and I showed you some of the papers where um, they had certain things that needed to be purchased on the paper that I showed you. Remember,
Yep.
it was another group that's doing another event,
Yeah.
and the cool thing they did was they put down in writing in square boxes what certain things cost, and all you had to do is pay that pay that price, and that person or that group or that individual or that event person or whatever, it gets paid to
Right.
show up to the event.
Right.
So that's something that we will all need to work on as well. This is for all the Jedi's. We got a lot of work to do, and now we're starting. So this is what needs to be done so that we can make things easier for me, for you, for everybody.
Right. Right.
But I do think something like that will be key to all this, so that we just post something kind of like how I do the crowdfunding, right?
Yeah. 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 A link or whatever. Yeah.
Right. So we do that. Boom. Here's what it is. Here's what you're paying for, and then pay. All you need is one person. We don't need multiple people to pay for one specific item to be
Right.
done for so
Right.
that people can show up. So
Right. Okay.
I think that would be a nice way to go at it. That way people can see. And then, of course, when it's paid, we'll just put a stamp of paid on it so that nobody has to pay for it again.
Okay. Okay. Is the Move organization or group, like those creating it and working with it, is that related to help somebody today in any way? I mean, I know it's like a
Well,
division of Company of Heaven, but
we're totally sponsoring that. And all the people that are helping with that are also being taken care of too. A lot of the people that are working with that right now are literally just helping because it's the right thing to do. However, once we do get started, then yes, I will be asking for more help or even asking for people to help with the program, and then I pay them for that specific movement. So that right there is JJ, and then I'm funding him, and he's taking care of everything else. But yeah, if anybody wants to help with that, call us.
yeah. Excellent, excellent. Okay. All right. So there's a lot going on, a lot of projects and excitement there. So a lot of expansion, a lot of creativity. And I know you're working on a lot of new products for the people.
All right.
And so it's like there's no shortage of things to be done, right?
No, and I for a long time I've been a one man band,
Yeah.
and I'm thankful for all you guys stepping up to the plate. From the video guys to you to Jazz to everybody here. Um, um, I would like to have more help and more people producing things to help others. So I'm sure it's coming, and let's get it done. Let's go.
Awesome. Awesome news.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
exciting. And again, creative and expansive. You know what I mean? Like you're
Right.
showing us how it's done, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we're hands on, boots on the ground. We're doing it. Like
Yeah.
we're not waiting for funding because Dad is providing all the funding
Yeah.
that we need.
Yeah.
It's not where I like it to be. However, it's getting done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you have a lot of obstacles still, you know, a lot of like we talked about the censorship and the other BS, you know. Um, the yesterday, I think it was, you posted something by Benjamin Fulford, might have been 2 days ago. And he was like describing how the EBS is going to happen and how it's going to be structured and looked. And then the again, the dreaded 10 days of darkness. And of course, we've got to run out and get food and water. So I wanted to state very clearly for everyone, will there, like, and everything is always mutable, it changes, like, so we don't always know the exact plan, but is there going to be an EBS?
I got a report last night that says there will be one.
Okay.
Um, um, However, as we know, that's been said for many years now.
Yeah.
That's not stopping me from doing what I got to do. And just like the Real Raw News report says, the UN troops are here on the US. Okay, well, send them to Destin so I can take care of all of them at one shot.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is focusing on what Daddy wants me to do. And
Yeah.
like I've said many times before, watch the bullshit fade away.
Right. Okay.
So we're all focusing on helping somebody today. This is what everybody should be doing. Helping, healing, everything that I taught the Jedi's to do. All you newcomers, this is what we're about, helping somebody, because the fastest way to get what you want is to help somebody get what they want. Not only that, in the eyes of our Father, that's how the blessings come because he's seeing us bless others and then he blesses us.
Right.
So when I help somebody and I give somebody something, I don't expect that person to do shit for me. I can care less because I know my Father got me.
Yeah.
That's
So
where we're
many
bringing.
people. Yeah, go
My
ahead.
bad.
I'm sorry.
That's what we're bringing everybody back to because they're so disconnected from Daddy that they don't realize that how simple it is. You all trying to control your own fucking lives when all you had to do is listen to dad. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, so many people, they'll do a favor for somebody, but they're watching to see if, like, they have a little list. Is that favor being returned? Did I get the money back? Did I get this much back in value? And you can't look at it that way. You have to do it with a pure heart. Trust you're never going to get the money back. You're never going to get whatever back, but you're paying it forward and it will return to you in a way that you can't even imagine, someday in the future or somehow. So we
Right.
have to do it with a pure heart. And a lot of people just want the RV so they can shove their pockets full of money and live like a luxurious life. That's not what it's about. You
Nope.
know,
Nope.
obviously, the hope is that we do live a luxurious life, but we're here to help others
Yep.
and help them. Like so many people are in survival mode, and
Yep.
like pretty much everybody, wouldn't you say? And everyone's stretched thin, like we've said, and they need help and they need like someone to support them, someone to feel like they're there for them, you know?
Yeah. 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 That's. I mean, that's the way. That's the way the program, the reptilian program, was run.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we're bringing everybody back to that, where people start to realize by simply helping somebody and understanding that we don't control our lives and God's plan is the plan for all of our lives. He gave us free will to fuck up our lives. Excuse my French, right? But it's the truth.
Yeah.
Because of free will, because you think you know, not you, but in general, because you think you know it all, because you think whatever the case is, you can do it better than dad, your life is now messed up because you don't have that daddy factor in your life.
Right.
So it's easy for me to say that, and it's maybe difficult for others to say it or understand it, but it's literally just like letting go and doing what's right. He made us in a way where the things that we love to do is what we're supposed to be doing because he built us to help others,
Right.
service one another. That's why I'm so powerful in what I do and say because that's the way that I was built. I don't, despite all the shit I go through and all the different, people's emotions and bullshit, I still do what daddy wants me to do. And that's what makes me the leader of this movement, the leader of the company of heaven, the king of the universe, etc. Because I don't, I don't sidestep. I do what daddy tells me to do.
Right. Right.
Um, for the easiest way to get to that point is to understand that God has a plan for you. And if you elevate your energy field and your frequency and you start to just love and help people, especially if you do the Jedi method, because that will connect you super quick. Everybody that follows me and that I taught this for free knows this already.
Right.
So people are connecting to dad in ways that the cabal and all of these false religions, bullshit religions, stop you from.
Right.
Okay, so we're bringing everybody back to speed on source directives, which is God's plan. It's not that hard to figure out as long as you have the time and the energy and the intelligence to listen to what I'm telling you. You'll get there.
Right. So I like what you said. What you're good at, what a person is naturally good at, what they're passionate about is really part of their source directives. All right.
Right.
It's going to vary for everybody. So I know a lot of us are taught in school if we're good at, say, video games, we're not a good person because that's not part of their curriculum. Right. So we have to set that aside and analyze what do we love, what are we good at, what can we help people with, and it's going to change and evolve and morph as our life goes on, but that's how you get started, walking the right path.
Right. Right. Doing what you love, doing what daddy's
Yeah.
having you do.
Yeah.
Once you get in that zone, and I'm here to help you, everybody. Like I'm here to help y'all. Like I'm genuine about it. And if you haven't realized that by now, something wrong with your ass. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely here to help. I'm here to improve the quality of life worldwide, not
Yeah.
just here in the US.
Right.
This is why I'm always against certain governments, certain people, certain cabal. I mean, all the cabal, right?
Right.
I don't mess in their field of bullshit because you got so-called good guys and then you got bad guys and then you got me and daddy.
Right.
They don't want to work with us because they don't believe what we're saying. However, they're witnessing the stuff that we're saying and doing, and things that I'm manifesting are happening. Like when I calm the waters down on video, you can't fucking unsee that shit, right? So they don't want to lose control. What they need to come to terms with, they never had control. Daddy allowed them to do what they're doing just so that they can see it's wrong.
Right.
So get with the program, get behind me, or get eliminated. That's the end. We're not even, we're at the stage right now where it's just like, pow, you're done. Pow, you're done. No more warning, no more, none of that shit. It's over. This is what they're coming to terms with right now. As far as the redemption program, you got thousands of people all over Zurich right now looking for assets that we own. You got 98% of it fake as shit. You got people over there calling me and my brothers nonstop because they want our stuff. However, they want us to do their protocol.
Uh-huh.
It's not it's not working that way. You do what I tell you to do or you don't. Go away. So this is the problem there too.
Yeah.
What part do y'all not understand that I'm in control of it all? With daddy's guidance, of course. Okay. So again, get with the program get or get to stepping.
You just okay, there you go. It's like
All
you
right, so
just
yeah, get with the program or get to stepping.
yeah. Okay. So again, the fear of the 10 days of darkness. Now, we could say that's physical darkness, like the sun is blotted out. We could say it's internet darkness or communication. Can you kind of describe that? And do we need to run out and buy groceries and
Or
like,
or we can say it's 10 days of everybody seeing the darkness all over the screens.
right? So essentially
We
seeing
all
what's going on.
right. We also have a plan too. Go ahead and turn everything off because you're going to do us a favor.
Okay. Okay.
Go
Woo!
ahead, go ahead, turn everything off
Yeah.
because we ready. If you haven't noticed, we everywhere.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
um hint there. So,
Mhm.
again, I do get 2 or 3 messages a week about the food and groceries and like water and guns and ammunition and backup generators and bunkers. And I'm
Right.
always,
Right.
yeah, we can see the price of groceries going up, but don't freak out. It's all going to be fine, Just hang in
Right.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. People people will believe anything, which is
Yeah.
cool. I mean, even they even say it about me when I say some shit or post something. People will believe anything, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I don't disagree with you. People do believe just anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, that's why you need to sense it, feel it, discernment, and all that. Because
Exactly.
once you tap up to higher levels of consciousness, you'll realize who's telling you the truth and who isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Super cool.
Very
So
cool.
we've seen recently people coming out of the woodwork claiming to be this or that, like that they are in control of the RV. They're the ones pressing the button, entering the codes, whatever it is. And I'm gonna just kind of laugh them off and disagree because I know what you're doing. All right. So yeah, if there was one person that had to press a button, they wouldn't probably be alive on Earth anymore. You know?
Well, what I'll say to that, if you look on my Telegram channel and if you click on my image, the first thing that you'll see is full disclosure. So that being said, full disclosure also means people coming out and revealing themselves to be bullshit artists. Ta-da!
Right.
The only one who's in control of the wealth transfer is Dad. Not even me, because if it was, I'd be fucking doing other stuff right now.
That
I'll be doing this video from my yacht in the ocean right there.
yeah, yeah.
But you know, we've seen people like this come and go, come and
Right.
go. Just today, this morning, someone told me that they have all the assets, that they're the ones with all the assets, right? So I says, okay. I sent them a list of my assets, and they're like, "Whoa, where you get all this stuff? Wait a minute, I thought you had it all." Then I sent them a picture of inside of a cave. Ooh, so I got everybody's attention. You either get with the program or you don't. And yes, Sue has been around and she's seen and heard me talk to certain people. She knows it's for real too.
Right.
So it's all good. We're not worried about nothing. We're going to do what Daddy tells us to do. And those that want to eliminate, I mean, those that want to interfere, get eliminated. Those that want to help will be empowered.
Right.
Literally, literally. So all of you individuals in this area that are monitoring us and watching us because Dad put me in the middle of all of these different agencies. How about y'all just help me? Because either way, you're going to get exposed. So you're going to get exposed for helping me, or you're going to get exposed for interfering with me. It's up to you guys.
Good point.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. I was actually shocked that so many people in the groups that you have put together are still going elsewhere for their intel on the RV or whatever it might be. Like, why are you not using your discernment, and why would you go elsewhere? Why are you wasting time listening to anyone else?
Well, to their offense, they just want the money,
Yeah.
which is what we all want. We want the money, and most of them want to help.
Yeah.
So they want to pay attention to see who's saying what, blah blah blah, so that they can feel like they're one step closer to everything. Um, if y'all notice, and I'm sure y'all did, I stopped answering RV questions a long time ago.
Right.
Like I don't even care no more. And because I've decided not to answer questions about it, not to care no more, I'm directly involved now. Right? So um again, you're seeing what I'm doing. So that should tell you money is moving. Just not enough. It's not enough to complete all of the different tasks that we have to complete.
Right.
However, that is moving things in position where the right people will step up to the game and will make transactions happen for me and my crew.
It's setting the foundation. So you're gathering people, people are gaining experience, connections. They're trying
Right.
to, it's a good, we're getting prepped for when it gets so busy. We're going to be insanely busy, excited, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We'll kind of have the gist of what we need to do by then. That's the way I see it.
Right. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So and this is for everybody. This is for all you guys that are going to watch this, that are watching it now. The new Zurich and the Who or whatever you want to call it is in Destin, Florida. So if y'all want to play games, if y'all want to participate in the wealth transfer, you're going to have to come see us now. This face right here, yeah, you're going to have to come here. My security house, my security house is protected by Daddy. So you want to fuck around and find out? Go right ahead.
That's going to be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah. When they really see, they're still, like you said, they want control. Everyone wants control of how everything looks, who's getting what, who's going to do what, blah, blah, blah. So exciting.
What do you have? You have a message for those individuals that want to control things? Talk to daddy. Talk to daddy.
Right.
I thought he was going to say something else, like "Let's kill them all." No,
You were hoping.
uh, no, no. B keeps me in check because if not, I'd slay them all right now.
Yeah.
You know that sword that they talk about? Yeah, that's real.
It's so exciting to see all of this come into fruition. And
Yeah,
and like this is just the foundation. Like I said, there's so much more going on. There's so much more creation that you'll be doing. And you're going to need help with physical help, of course, financial, like ideas. It's going to be very exciting. We'll all be able to help in our own way. So,
yeah.
yay.
It's very very exciting, and Dad will compensate everybody for their time and effort to put that's been putting in the work for over the years. And there's a lot of us that have been putting in work who hasn't been compensated yet. However, Dad don't forget nothing, nothing. So those of you that have been helping and tagging along and doing the great works for people, that goes a long, long way with Daddy, and he don't forget anything. He also don't forget the ones that have been doing bad things, which is why they're being eliminated. And this is the time where it's time to pay the piper.
Yeah. So exciting. I'm happy to do whatever pieces I can do. And I think again, we all have our different strengths. So we don't always know what they are. Just do what you're called to do. Like sometimes it's a feeling you have to do something. Like for me starting this YouTube channel, like I wasn't ever going to do a YouTube channel. I was told to. I was kicked in the butt, like do it now. I couldn't scramble fast enough to do it. Okay. And I was like, I gotta get it done. It took me like 2 days to figure it all out, and here we are. But I had no idea why. So
Right,
how
right.
fun is that? You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, because of this, people are being educated on
Yeah,
what's really happening.
yeah.
And I'll say this so for everybody. Sue has been around me when I had the heat on my ass, so she's witnessed that. It's not comfortable at all. Oh shit, let's stop. What's going on? I got the heat.
That is true. And when you have the heat on your butt, you stop and figure it out. What haven't I done? What do I need to do? And you work on it. And see, that's what we all need to do is like we need to guidance should feel like natural or exciting or I don't know. You got to do it. You want to do it. Where like if you have to sit there and go, oh, yes, I can't make my mind up, and you're wishy-washy, that
Right,
is your mind probably taking over, you know?
right. And when I get the heat, so does B. So we both have to stop what we're doing to figure it all out.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us more powerful because we experience at the same time.
Yeah.
We hear daddy at the same time. We get the visions at the same time. We eliminate shit at the same time. And of course, I'm the one that don't want to do shit most of the time, but it's cool.
That's so fun. It is fun.
I'll
It's
be like, tell daddy I'm fucking resigning. I'm done with this shit. And then daddy just starts laughing and
yep.
laughing and laughing. And then he says, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, quit. Go ahead. No, daddy, I'm joking. It's cool.
Yep. Yep. Covered in hot sauce.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's
Like
great.
like you can't make this shit up. I wouldn't know where to start. Honestly, I would not know where to start. All I know that dad is real. He's validated. He's proven to us that he's very real. When we do what he says to do, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how frustrating it is, and when we try to think about what if, yeah, but no, it don't work out. So we just do it.
Right. Right.
We just do it. And then after we do it, we realize why we did it. And then we're thankful. So there's times where I'll be like, I don't want to do that, Daddy, and then I do it, and then I'm like, oh, thank you, Daddy, you're so cool.
Yeah. You know,
So
even when we have a crisis, if we go forward in time and look back, you can see, well, it was a beautiful, like it caused me to do this, this, and this correctly, right? So
right,
you're working on multiple layers all at the same time.
exactly, which is why I tell you guys that I don't listen to the bullshit. I only listen to what Dad wants me to do,
Yeah.
and everything literally fades away, literally. And if there's something that the cabal wants to do, boom, we stop them. So we'll put the energy, the commands, eliminate a couple of them, or stop certain things, and then they realize, oh shit, we can't do it. So they're literally stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Awesome.
It's not that
Awesome.
hard to figure out, man.
Yeah. Do you see these three-letter agencies and the people that work there? Do you see them kind of jumping ship? Are they kind of coming to the light then?
Yeah, it's happening as we speak. Yes.
Yeah.
They're also, I mean, you guys have to understand, I'm the most monitored man on earth. Okay, besides B, he's like second. But we are, and some of the guys that we're dealing with, we're the most monitored individuals on earth because everything that we do is for real. Every attempt that they try to do, it just doesn't work. So that's why I'm telling them, look, y'all, cut it out. You know it's for real. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. You already know it's true. Put your bullshit aside, start helping us. Otherwise, you will literally, it's like your life literally depends on it, and it does. This is for real. I don't know how many times I got to explain this. So, what I suggest for all of them to do is get out the way, start making the money move, start paying everybody, start exposing everything, and come to the table, which is my table. So you either come now or you don't get invited at all. That's where we're at.
Love it. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. Do you have time for some questions or
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. We got
I know
yeah. No, we're good. We got a couple more minutes.
okay, I know you had a lot going on when we first got on, so we could do another video at any time and ask the questions, but we have had lots of questions about the sun slash the simulated crystal. And a lot of them are, is the sun slash simulated crystal getting hotter, getting closer, getting more energy? Like, how is that working? Because people are saying it seems hotter than it used to.
Uh, um, that's that's um that's manipulating it because the real sun doesn't even broadcast heat. It only broadcasts light. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. The new LED lights. The new LED lights. If you put your finger on a dead LED light, it's lit up, but it's cold to the touch.
Right.
So all the stuff that they're doing, they're manipulating it. That's
Uh,
why it's burning people. That's why it's doing this, doing that. Um, so that's the answer. Once Daddy wants us to put an end to that, that will stop too. Um, and yes, it is coming up and down. It was never in the solar system like everybody believed. It was literally in this district underneath the glass dome, which is now an energetic dome. And yes, there's multiple crystals
right.
flying around, just like the moon. The moon is nothing but a ship. Um, the simulated crystal is just it's basically like a big drone. That's it. So all of this stuff is going to be revealed. I wouldn't worry about it, and you're going to see all the changes. Every time people ask me certain questions, I tell y'all exactly what's happening, and then shortly you see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what it is.
Right. Okay. Good one, because I probably got four people asking the same questions about that.
Right.
And it has been a hot summer. We, of course, are grateful for the light And of course, we do want some heat, but we don't want it to be too over the top. But that could be fulfilling an agenda as well, if they're
Right.
manipulating it, you know,
Well, why you think certain groups and the cabal is the one that made up the solar flare bullshit?
right? Yeah,
Because if they can make you believe there's a solar flare and you can buy more product from them to protect you from the solar flare.
right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. Next question.
Then you go to buy your electric cars or whatever it might be. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget that. Don't forget to go to a solar power charging station when you can just get one of my devices, slap it on your dashboard,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
true,
So,
true, lure, lure.
so you did tell us about that device, and you did say that that was in process, and that once it comes to you and you distribute it, it will be operational. Do you
It's
have a
all it's already operational. I'm just not talking about it right now.
okay? Do do we know roughly when, say, we'll be seeing that?
You'll be seeing the actual device maybe next month if you're lucky.
That soon?
Yeah, well, it could be sooner. It just. I mean, I can show it to you right now. I'm just not going to.
Wow. I just assumed it would be like, I don't know, years.
No,
Someday in the future. It's going to happen in the future.
yeah, not very, very, very. It's going to happen this year. I'll just say that.
All right.
Yeah,
Right. And I'm just going to ask one more question. So when the RV hits, you said the crystalline chambers pretty much are going to come out around that time. Is that still kind of the plan as far as you know?
yeah. It's all happening at the same time, roughly the same time. Yes,
Okay. All
and we're days away.
right.
Oops.
Well, in my definition of days is less than a month. Okay, month is 30, so just
I,
saying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. That is so funny. Okay. Well, it feels like we're at a good resting place for today, and then we'll
Yeah.
when you have time and you're not in a rush, we'll do more Q&A. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll do some. We'll try to do something this weekend. If not, like Monday, Tuesday,
Cool. Okay.
because
All right.
we got some beach time to look forward to. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Anything else you want us to know today that we haven't talked about?
Uh, things are definitely happening. Things are heating up everywhere. Um, Nasara, the wealth transfer is in motion. We know because, like I said, money is moving, which is another reason why everybody's trying to buy up all of the assets everywhere. The EBS, they said it, they literally told us last night that it can go today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Everything else is fantastic. So hurry up and wait and go help somebody today.
Boom. Thank you so
Boom.
much. Thank you so much.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, talk to you soon.
All right. Love you.